Every year in Alaska, millions of salmon answer an ancient call, returning to the rivers where their lives began. After years spent growing strong in the vast Pacific Ocean, they return home, fighting upstream, leaping waterfalls, and braving rocky shallows, driven by instinct and determination. Their journey is a desperate race to spawn, pushing their bodies to the absolute limit, battling exhaustion and the relentless current with every stroke. Predators wait. Bears on the banks, eagles overhead, and even wolves lurking in the shadows, all relying on this annual feast. The salmon don't eat. Every ounce of energy is spent on survival and legacy, their bodies transforming as they near the end of their journey. This migration fuels Alaska's ecosystem, feeding forests, wildlife, and people. Even in death, salmon nourish the land, their nutrients cycling through the wilderness. For fishermen in places like Bristol Bay, it's the start of a frantic, high-stakes season, where fortunes and futures are made on the water. They're not just catching fish, they're intercepting a force of nature, working in harmony and competition with the wild. As rivers swell, boats converge, and crews ready themselves for grueling work that demands skill, teamwork, and endurance. The salmon run is a clock. Every moment counts, and timing can mean the difference between success and disappointment. For these fishermen, salmon are tradition and connection to the wild, a way of life passed down through generations. They battle the same cold, fatigue, and unpredictable weather as the fish, facing nature's challenges head-on with grit and resolve. The arrival of salmon is both promise and reminder. Life here is harsh, beautiful, and cyclical, shaped by the rhythm of the run. It's a tough job, but it's the heartbeat of Alaska, connecting people to the land and to each other. The wild run continues, year after year, a timeless spectacle of endurance, survival, and renewal. When salmon season ends, the Bering Sea's king crab hunt begins. A race for red gold. The anticipation is electric as boats prepare to face the harshest waters on Earth, chasing a prize that can change lives in a single haul. A single crab can fetch a fortune, but the price is steep. Sleepless nights, brutal labor, and constant danger. Every catch is hard-won, and every moment on deck is a test of endurance and grit. The Bering Sea is unforgiving. Rogue waves, freezing water, and decks slick with ice. Even the most experienced crews are humbled by its power, knowing that one mistake can be fatal. Fishermen wrestle with steel pots, working 20-hour days fueled by adrenaline. The relentless pace leaves little time for rest, and exhaustion is a constant companion. Falling overboard means a race against hypothermia, minutes to survive. The icy water saps strength in seconds, and rescue drills are practiced with grim seriousness. Every season is a gamble with life itself. The tension is palpable, and every storm brings new risks that test the resolve of even the toughest crews. They know the stories of boats lost to the sea, but return for pride, for family, for the test. The legacy of those who came before weighs heavy, but so does the hope of a big catch. Surviving a season is a badge of honor. Each haul is celebrated, not just for the money, but for the proof that they endured what few dare to face. This job isn't for the faint of heart. It demands courage and trust. Only those with true grit can withstand the relentless cold and danger. Crewmates rely on each other with their lives. Bonds are forged in hardship, and teamwork is the only way to survive. The hunt for king crab is a high-stakes gamble. Survival is the payout. Failure is final. Every pot pulled from the sea is a small victory against the odds. It's one of the world's deadliest jobs. The dangers are real, and every fisherman knows the risks before they set out. Yet the call of the sea and the promise of reward keep them coming back. The thrill of the hunt and the hope for a life-changing catch are impossible to resist. The Bering Sea never gives up its treasure easily. Every crab pulled from its depths is a testament to human determination. But for those who endure, the reward is more than gold. It's pride, and the knowledge that they've conquered one of nature's greatest challenges. On the East Coast, fishing is legacy, not gold rush. Ports like Gloucester and Portland are built on centuries of maritime tradition. Generations have chased cod, halibut, and herring, woven into New England's identity. The North Atlantic brings its own dangers, sudden storms, and the infamous fog of no return. Fishermen here live with the ghosts of lost ships, like the Andrea Gale, claimed by the perfect storm. The sea gives, but it also takes. Despite the risks, the tradition endures. Young men and women still follow their families to the docks, ready for grueling shifts. It's a hard life, physically and mentally demanding, but it's a life of pride, providing for families and upholding a way of life. They are the modern warriors of the Atlantic, carrying on a legacy. The ocean shapes them, and they shape their communities. In New England, fishing is survival, heritage, and honor. In the Gulf of Mexico, the battle is against heat and hurricanes. Every trip out to sea is a gamble, with nature holding all the cards. Fishermen chase shrimp, tuna, and snapper, facing storms that can form in hours. The weather can shift in an instant, turning a routine day into a fight for survival. The Gulf is a breeding ground for powerful tempests. Calm can turn deadly fast. Lightning splits the sky, and winds whip up waves that tower over the boats. Fishermen constantly weigh the risk, pull nets, and run, or gamble with the storm. Every decision could mean the difference between a big catch and disaster. The heat is relentless. Steel decks become ovens, dehydration and heat stroke ever present. Even on calm days, the sun beats down, sapping strength and testing endurance. The work is grueling, but after storms, the waters teem with life. The sea, once violent, now offers up its riches to those who endure. The same forces that threaten lives also bring bounty. Storms churn nutrients, drawing shrimp and tuna in great numbers. This cycle of destruction and renewal defines Gulf fishing. Each season brings new challenges, but also new hope. Fishermen repair, rebuild, and return. Resilience is their way. They patch up what's broken and head back out, undeterred by past losses. It's not just about money, it's about refusing to be beaten by the sea. Camaraderie and grit keep them going no matter what the Gulf throws at them. The Gulf is a harsh friend, testing, challenging, sometimes breaking them, yet it's also a source of pride and purpose. But it also provides, and for that, they face the hurricane's wrath, again and again. Each dawn brings another chance to try their luck. In the Gulf, survival and hope ride every wave. For these fishermen, the sea is both adversary and ally, always worth the risk. For these men and women, fishing is identity, a way of life passed down through generations. Skills are learned at sea, not in classrooms. Reading tides, mending nets, sensing storms. This shared knowledge forges tight-knit communities. On shore, they're neighbors and family. At sea, they're each other's lifeline. When trouble strikes, boats rush to help, because next time, it could be them. This bond, built on shared danger, is unbreakable. Pride runs deep, providing for families through skill and grit. It's a gamble every day, but the reward is profound. There's satisfaction in returning with a full hold. No desk job compares. Their relationship with the ocean is complex, not enemy, but unpredictable partner. They respect its power, knowing their livelihood depends on its health. Most of us can barely comprehend this connection. It's a life of freedom, risk, and raw reality. For them, it's the only job that matters. From Alaska to the Gulf, risk is the fisherman's constant companion. Heavy machinery on a moving deck, one mistake can be fatal. Ropes under tension, slippery surfaces, and exhaustion make every task dangerous. Fatigue dulls senses. Accidents happen when minds are numb from long hours. The sea itself is always a threat. Falling overboard can mean death in minutes. In icy waters, hypothermia is swift. In warm waters, currents and predators lurk. fishermen learn to move with the ship, always alert. Survival becomes second nature, a dance on a treacherous stage. This constant danger shapes a unique mindset, fatalism mixed with hyper-awareness. They accept the risks, but never forget them. Living with this burden is the price of admission. Coast to coast, their endurance is a testament to human grit. The ocean's risks unite them all. Today, fishermen face new threats: overfishing and environmental change. Decades of efficient methods have strained the sea's bounty. In New England, cod stocks have collapsed. Strict quotas and closures make survival tough. Controversial methods like bottom trawling damage habitats, risking long-term loss. Warming waters in Alaska and shifting currents in the Gulf threaten fish populations. Fishermen are on the front lines, feeling the effects first. They're caught between providing for families and protecting the ocean's future. It's a heavy burden, balancing need with sustainability. They're not villains, but participants in a global struggle for balance. The survival of their profession depends on solving this puzzle. The ocean's health and their future are inseparable. Are fishermen guardians of tradition or gamblers risking too much? Most respect the ocean deeply, noticing changes before anyone else. Many work with scientists, testing new gear and reducing bycatch. They know a healthy ocean is their only future, but economic pressures push them to catch more, faster. It's a constant balancing act. Pride, tradition, and responsibility. This isn't a simple story of good or bad. They're navigating regulations, uncertainty, and ethical questions. Every day, they weigh today's needs against tomorrow's survival. The answers are never easy. The future of fishing is uncertain, the world is changing, oceans are not limitless, and pressures are mounting. If we continue as before, we risk empty seas and lost traditions. Too many regulations and fishing communities may vanish. The answer lies in balance: innovation, collaboration, and sacrifice. Fishermen must adapt, and society must support them. The real question: how can we honor this heritage while ensuring the ocean's future? The fate of fishermen and the sea has always been one and the same: